we have to be sharper in our pursuit of the truth precisely because it's being so cleverly hidden from view. And pursuit of the truth in this case might mean paper ballots, things that can actually be counted.
Paper? What, like parchment or papyrus? E-technology is foolproof. The only people who can mess with your e-vote are the computer programmers who designed the system.
It takes a long time to change 10,000 paper ballots by hand. It takes 3 seconds to change 10,000 votes on a computer. I think the most appropriate technology is what we should be going for instead of the latest and greatest.
If you can just talk to another person or another citizen, you say, look, these are the issues. How do you want your elections conducted? It's a no-brainer. I mean, people are thoroughly on the side of this. They say, yeah, let's have ballots. Let's have paper ballots.
So in New Mexico, when we realized we had to get legislative action accomplished, it just seemed like, oh boy, how are we ever going to do this? But we tapped into all the activists across the state, each one with their own particular skills or talents. As overwhelming as it was to imagine trying to change our electoral system or to shift from corporate back into the hands of the people, our vote, it seemed so overwhelming. But one of the women in the group said, why don't you get on the internet, post something somewhere, and find out if there's any other groups in New Mexico who are working on that. It was such a simple idea. And so I posted a piece on there, and I said, here we are in Las Vegas. Is there anybody else out there? I bet you it was a day that I got an email that said, we're working on that here down in Los Alamos County. Oh, I knew, that's it. This is all it's going to take. 2 groups in different parts of the state hooking up, and then it'll just spread. Some of us went and testified at the legislature and said, here's our concerns. And they listened.
And the pressure from various voting rights groups and individuals on the governor's office caused the governor of New Mexico to sit down and actually take a look at this. And so he proposed this legislation, and the New Mexico legislature passed it. And so now we have paper ballots and optical scan technology in New Mexico.
Citizens are now working to pass legislation to strengthen the audit process for those machines. At the same time, some grassroots activists are laying the groundwork for hand counting the paper ballots.
So when I was overwhelmed because I was thinking I would have to do it by myself. But when you unite across the state, you can get a lot accomplished. How we got this done in New Mexico needs to happen all over the country. And once we get that in place, we will finally get our vote count back in the hands of the people.
We need to ensure that all citizens who are eligible to vote are able to vote, and that all votes cast are accurately counted. Until we as citizens decide that the most fundamental aspect of democracy is free and fair elections, everything we believe in, everything that guarantees our right to earn a living and protect our children, everything our fathers and forefathers died for, is being slowly and invisibly taken from us. It's time to wake up. What you stand to lose is everything. You can raise your concerns with a neighbor, with a friend. Maybe they've thought of it, maybe they haven't. One linking to one, linking to one is how you make a necklace, how you make a relationship, how you make a network, how you make a movement. And if this film does anything, it will make you take yourself and your vote and your country seriously enough to get engaged and go to work. And together, we'll take our country back.